Imagine waking up and finding there is nothing. No food, no water, no hope. For millions of people in Ethiopia, this was not imagination, it was reality.
My Pride Vault, your space for Africa's true stories.
In 1983 and 1985, one of the worst humanitarian disasters in modern history unfolded, and the world would never be the same again. The Ethiopian famine didn't happen overnight. It was the result of severe drought, political instability and war. Crops failed, livestock died, and the land became dry and cracked under the relentless sun. But nature alone wasn't the only enemy. At the time, Ethiopia was under a military government known as the DEG political policies, forced resettlements, and restrictions on aid delivery made a bad situation even worse. By mid-1984, the entire villages were starving. Parents watched their children fade away before their eyes. Aid workers described walking into towns where silence were louder than noise, because hunger has stolen people's strength to even talk. It was BBC journalist Michael Buek's shocking report that broke the story to the world in October 1984. His word described Ethiopia as a biblical famine in the 20th century. The images were haunting. Skeletal children, mothers with hollow eyes, and lines of people waiting for food that never came. The footage touched millions, sparking an unprecedented wave of global compassion. Musician Bob Geldof, deeply moved by the footage, organized Band Aid, a charity single called "You Didn't Know It's Christmas." The song became a global hit and raised millions of famine relief. But it didn't stop there. In July 1985, Live Aid, a 16-hour music concert broadcast worldwide, raised over $125 million for Ethiopia. It was one of the biggest charity events in history. Despite the aid, the famine claimed over 1 million lives. For survivors, the scars went beyond the body. Many lost entire families. Children grew up orphaned, carrying memories of starvation they could never forget. This disaster changed how the world responded to a humanitarian crisis, proving that when people unite, they can make a difference, but also showing the tragic cost when help comes too late. The Great Ethiopian Famine remains one of the most haunting reminders of our shared humanity and the cost of inaction. It is a story of suffering, but also of compassion, solidarity, and the power of the human spirit. Let it remind us we cannot close our eyes to the pain of others, because tomorrow it could be us. If you believe stories like this should never be forgotten, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe for more African true life stories that shaped history.